Hello, I'm going to show you now how to use categories in your inbox. So can you see here I've got a few emails that have been sent to me by Charlie, and perhaps as they come in I want to assign some kind of categorization to these emails so that when I come back to my inbox I can kind of figure out what that email is about really nice and quickly. And I might also want to search my inbox by these different categories. So can you see I have had an email about an order update. Charlie wants to know about how I'm getting on with a particular order. I have an email about a meeting, and I also have an email about the fact that someone's tried to call me from outside the organisation and I need to call them back. So for instance, really the email about the order update, that's to me to do with orders. Meeting, that's internal meetings. And this is just messages, the fact that I need to know about something. Now, it's not that easy to see this. If you had loads of emails and it's all from different people, it can be hard to kind of keep track of this. So this is where categories come into play. If I right click on an email, so I'm going to go for the order update one here. I'm going to go to this one called categorize, and can you see I have blue category, green, orange, purple and red. Now these are new. They haven't been used because this is a fresh email account that I'm using for this training, but you can change these, and the first time you use the category it will ask you what you would like to call that category, because calling it blue category, I'd prefer it to be called orders, for instance. So if I click onto blue category, because this is the first time, it's asking me what I would like to call this. So I'm going to call this one orders. You can change the colour if you want. Can you see, pop that down. You can also assign a control keyboard shortcut if you like, but I'm just going to click yes to that. Now what this has done, can you see against this email, it's put like a little blue sort of, it's like a square splodge kind of idea. And can you see in the email itself, it's actually added a blue bar. If I were to double click on that particular email, can you see there is the blue bar that very clearly tells me this is to do with an order. If I were to right click on another email and then go to categorize again, can you see rather than it being called blue category, it's called order. Now if I want to categorize this one to do with meetings, right click, categorize, and there are, look, I'm using the right click, there are other places we can go. If I click there, can you see categorize is here? You will see categorize all over the place, because although I'm showing you this in emails, this also works in calendars, people or contacts, and also tasks as well. But let's say, look, anything to do with a meeting I want to be green. So in here, let's call this one meeting, pick your colour, when I'm ready, click yes, and away we go. Now one really thing that's really good about categories is you can add more than one category to an item, because if you compare this to say folders, you can move emails into different folders, but you've only got one email to move, whereas with categories we can add multiple categories to an email. So this meeting here could actually be both a meeting and also about an order. So if I right click again, categorize and select order, can you see that's both blue and green? And can you see, look, order and meeting. So already it's quite good. It makes your email kind of pop out a little bit more. But one of the really cool things about this is if I now click into the search inbox option at the top, which is where I can search by text, etc., one of the options in the toolbar at the top is called categorized. If I pop this one down, can you see it comes up with the categories that I have actually populated against my emails? So if I want to see everything which is related to be a meeting, can you see now, because I've categorized it, it will bring all of the meeting items up. If I were to, again, click back into here, pop the arrow down, click order, can you see these are all of the emails that have been categorized as an order? If you want to bring the whole inbox back, click the cross or click the close search box. But really nifty, I could pop down categorized, click order, which is going to bring two emails up. But then if I also pick meeting, this is now going to look for anything which is related to the meeting category and also the order category. So this can be really good when you're tagging your emails and you want to add multiple tags or categories against them and bring back that list of emails that relate to those multiple tags or categories. So look, that's a little bit about how to use categories in emails in this case. Do keep in mind it also works in other parts of Outlook, but I've also shown you how to search your inbox by those categories as well.